start joining in on the conversations. Hi, I'm Lisa, the artist behind Lachri Fine Art. In today's social media tips for artists, I have a tip that seems like common sense, but it's one that most of us, myself definitely included, miss out on. We seem to have a misunderstanding that social media is great for selling our artwork, and it is, but that's not really what it's intended for. Social media really is about networking and connecting with people, and then hopefully once they get to know you, then they'll want to buy from you when they are ready to buy a painting. But in the meantime, it is so super important that you be joining in on conversations, especially with Twitter. So just to give you guys a few examples, Twitter, you don't want to only be posting things about yourself on Twitter. People will say, well, Twitter doesn't work for me, because you're not using it right. With Twitter, it's about joining in on conversations. So let's say you use Liquitex paints. If I do a painting that I use Liquitex on, I'm going to tag them in that, and they will usually either retweet it, favorite it, comment on it, something. Be a part of these conversations. Get to know all of these other people that share your interests, whether it be an actual brand for art supplies, or other artists, or bloggers, authors, anything. I mean, get involved in these conversations. It's really, really important, and it's also really a good way for your fans to get to know you better. Talk to your fans, ask them questions. That's a big one on Twitter. Ask questions. People love sharing their opinions, so that's a really good way to get to know people and network that way. For Facebook, there's the obvious, you know, talking to people when they comment on something that you've posted on your own page. But here's the big one. With Facebook, we're going to be commenting in art groups. You have to be a part of the conversation there. If you're only going to these art groups to post whatever you just painted and then you walk away and never comment on anyone else's work, you don't thank people when they leave you a nice compliment, whatever, they're going to stop commenting. It's the only way those are going to work for you is if you're being a part of that conversation. One of my favorites are a lot of these colored pencil groups that I'm in. They're smaller, there may be 3,000 members, but those members are very interactive. They talk to people, they answer questions, they help each other out, and that community works really well because of it, and you end up meeting a lot of people. I mean, that's how I met artist Alan Woollett, who does the most amazing colored pencil birds. But I mean, I met a lot of these people and a lot of these other artists because of these groups and talking to people and actually responding when they talk back to you. I mean, you really don't just post and then walk away, and that's a mistake so many artists are doing. And this really is going to be true of all of the different social media platforms. Be a part of the conversation. Same thing with forums. If you're going to art forums like Wet Canvas and you're only posting, look what I painted, and you never comment on anyone else's work, you're not answering questions or being a part of that, people are going to start ignoring you. You're not going to get any type of reaction that you're probably hoping to get there. In my case, I used to try to post on Wet Canvas and I just don't have time. So I don't usually bother posting there anymore now, because if I can't be a part of the conversation and be a part of the community, then I'm not really doing myself or them any good. I just come across as being really narcissistic. Just remember, social media is about being social, about being a part of the conversation. And this is something that even myself, I have got to work on. I am absolutely terrible with it. I get so in the mindset of, I'm busy, I don't have time to write there. You know, if you're gonna use it, then use it right. If you don't have time, then don't bother using it at all, because it's not going to do you any good. So again, be a part of that conversation. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to my channel, I have new video critiques every Tuesday where I'm critiquing your original paintings or drawings, my own speed paintings, drawings, and tutorials every Wednesday, social media tips for artists every Thursday, and artist vlogs each weekend. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe, and you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Google+, all those social media sites, links below in the video description to keep up with news, my newest work, and see real-time clips of whatever it is I'm currently working on. I've got to start posting on Tumblr more often. I'll see you guys this weekend.